Welcome to MyLITV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. MyLITV starts now.
Today is the induction, the 21st of the National Jewish Sports Hall of Fame and Museum. 21 years ago, it was a group of people who sat down and said, we need to have a Hall of Fame. We need to show Jewish young people that sports is another area in which Jews have excelled. And it was a dream, and this dream has grown to be the largest Jewish Sports Hall of Fame in the country and second in the world only to the one in Tel Aviv.
Is there one thing that you could highlight from your career that sticks out in your mind as something that you're very proud of?
When I was a very, very young boy, there was a picture of me kicking a football, and my father was actually kneeling down and holding the football for me to kick. And unbeknownst to me, when we went to our first Super Bowl game, my son, who at that point was 2 years old, we were playing around on the field, and I was kneeling down and to have him kick the ball, and someone took a picture. And a couple months later, I brought it home to show my parents, and they said, we have that exact same picture when you were little. And it was great.
You know, I've worked very hard. My swimming career has been a long career. I've always been super proud to be Jewish. I've been able to accomplish some great things in swimming through hard work and dedication. Now it's really just kind of icing on the cake to be inducted here and to be honored as, a great Jewish athlete. So in 2004, when I was 18, I missed making the Olympic team by one place. Was super devastated by that and promised myself I'd never feel that kind of disappointment again. I went on to win the 50 and the 100 freestyle in the 2008 Olympic trials, broke the American record in both, and was the first American to go under 48 seconds in the 100 freestyle. So that was a huge deal for me. I was so happy, so excited. That was one of the best parts of my career, along with being part of 2 gold medal winning relays in the Beijing Olympics in 2008.
When I played on the USA team in 1974, it was on July 4th, and Australia was ahead at halftime. And we just had to win on our day, and we were wearing USA uniforms on July 4th, and we came from behind, and I ended up scoring 5 goals that game, and it was pretty awesome, and I'll never forget it.
I've been blind my entire life, and ultimately, I am so grateful to the Achilles organization, because as an attorney, I always have to kind of prove myself that I can handle the job, I can take on someone's case, I can do the work. But if you're able to tell somebody that you're an Ironman, if you're able to tell someone that you've done 17 marathons, that single-handedly changes people's perceptions of the disabled.
They've now said that there were 11 hostages. 2 were killed in their rooms yesterday morning. 9 were killed at the airport tonight.
We were pleased that he was recognized, not so much himself, but the entire team should really get this award. The entire Israeli team that was there at the Munich Olympics in 1972.
Daniel is unfortunately not available today because since he was named to receive this award, he signed a professional contract overseas to play soccer professionally for Maccabi Haifa, one of the elite teams in Israel's Premier Soccer League. Being honored by this Jewish organization was really quite something and special for him.
For many reasons, this award is probably the most special award I ever won. We feel a bond, and it's a lot of fun, and it's exciting to be with other athletes, especially those athletes that have succeeded on the highest levels.
Tell me a little bit about what your reaction was when you found out that you were being honored today.
I found out it was in the middle of one of our wrestling tournaments. Actually, my mom waited to tell me at the end because she thought I'd just be too excited to focus, but I was so, words couldn't describe how excited it was and how I just felt so honored.
You're being inducted today among so many great athletes. I saw you taking a picture with one. So what does it mean to be meeting such great athletes?
It's great to see all these Jewish athletes and see how great they are and see, I guess, what the potential of everyone can be.
I happen to know that much of the top 10 of fencing happens to be Jewish. But I do think that there is a stereotype, and I'm glad that this organization exists to break that stereotype.
I suppose every ethnic group comes with its own stereotypes. That's all well and good for a propaganda machine, but the reality of it is people are people. They bleed the same, they hurt the same, they love the same, and we're all the same.